New coaches will always lead to a change, whether it be big or small. Starting off fresh this year, the girls' varsity team welcomes a new coach and his new tactics for this season. Regardless, every coach is different and will focus on different components in a soccer player, which ultimately determines what it takes for a soccer player to make the tryouts.
Tryouts are more skill oriented, so there's more of like how's your individual skill, how do you perform under like certain drills.
Whether it's vision, whether it's touch, whether it's speed, you got some physical attributes, but really it's all those things and which guys I feel will fit in with kind of what our needs are.
The biggest thing is endurance, thinking, the ability to be constantly thinking on a soccer field and adapting, and commitment. I want players that are enthused about what they're doing, and I see that, throughout the 5 days of tryouts. It's what they're putting into it.
Everyone's in the same position as you, and just play your game. Don't try to do anything too fancy. Don't try to play it too safe, because I think what everyone wants out of a tryout is to find the best player, and if they can find the player that can adapt to new situations and who can turn it up when they need to, or who can kind of relax a little bit and keep the game calm, that's important.
If you believe in the training that you've already had, and if you have like confidence in yourself as a player, then just it's at the end of the game, it's the same game, right? It doesn't matter where you play. As long as you stick to your own stuff, you should be fine.
And also to just stay humble. Out there, I'm hearing a lot of kids saying that they're going to make varsity, but I think the most important thing is to understand that everybody has limitations, and once you realize that, you can work harder towards work harder on those weaknesses so that you're better prepared for the next step.
Practice at being a well-rounded athlete. A lot of times they just focus on their technical skill and possibly the tactics. They think that's what it's all about in a sport. There's also the flip side. You got to be healthy, you got to be fit. So to me, a well-rounded athlete is 100%. A person that doesn't focus on the other aspects are not really 100%. Being brand new, my first priority is to evaluate the girls' soccer team.
They want to see how you do in the game itself, because there's something to be said about okay, I have all these skills, but if I can't use them in the game, it's pointless, right?
Knowing what the skills that I have to work with, then I'll bring in the techniques and tactics and those other things that we want to bring in for the school.
He's just trying to get an idea of what kind of team we are as individuals, and then from there I think he's going to progress into okay, here's them as a unit. How can they get their chemistry together?
My sole focus has always been developing players. So take them where they're at and finishing off that season or that career with them where I see improvement. And that's basically what I look for. So I'm a developer. There's a lot of homework to be done before you can actually get the program going. So we're hoping to start a brand new program, so fresh look, new mentality. So.
One thing I would say probably more than most schools was we have a great variety of players, not just physical attributes, but talent-wise. Do your best and relax and have fun. Guys that are come out nervous, worrying about and looking over their shoulder if coach is watching every moment, they tighten up and they don't. You got to be relaxed. So pretty much if you're coming out and having fun, that's going to last through the entire season if we ask you to be on the team.
Past phrase has always been, I'll take a person that gives me 110% than a person's got super excellent ability.